Julian will be here eventually, and I will rotate out to go to bed again at that point.
Nice. Well, we are live now. Hi, everybody. We
Hi,
enjoyed
friends.
Rhapsody enough last week, and we decided that we did not hear enough songs last week. That we're going to give this a go for one more time.
We're gonna try to hear a fourth song. Fourth? Where are we? I've lost track.
We're going to try to hear a third song.
Try to hear a third song, and we only heard the second one because we looked it up.
That's right.
So you got to share it at Discord, my friend.
Oh, I do have to share on Discord. I'm so bad at my job here. There you go. The other thing I have to do for you, Dana, is I want to finish our little pet project that we started.
I know.
We keep being busy, but we should find some time.
I mean, I don't know what your day is tomorrow or on Sunday.
Sunday after church, I'm pretty good for it.
Maybe Sunday.
Yeah.
We'll do something.
Sounds good.
I know. I want to share that. That would actually be fun to share on stream. Like,
once we have it all done. P.S.
Yeah,
we're
once
not
we
going
have it
to
all
tell
done.
you what we've been working on right now.
And we can
but
pull
it's
up
cool
relevant
and nerdy
gameplay.
And awesome. We will share here when we are done.
Yeah, it's fun.
Oh, before we get going playing more Rhapsody, by the way, it occurs to me we have another stream announcement to make, and the others don't know this necessarily. It is Friends of the Stream birthday week. Today is Doug Perry's birthday. Happy birthday to Doug.
Happy birthday,
is.
Doug.
This
Drum Ultima.
This week is also Darth Plague's birthday and Nuja's birthday.
Oh my gosh.
So
many friends of the
happy
stream.
birthday to all those amazing people. We are lucky to know.
Amaze.
You all rule.
I wish I had thought to like put on a party hat.
There's still time.
I'm trying to think. Like, I wish I had like a birthday cake fascinator. I have a pumpkin pie one.
Nice.
But like a birthday cake one would be perfect. I do not know. I'll have to think. But yeah, everyone. I don't know who all is here yet.
I don't know who else
It
here
is-
right now either.
It is happy birthday time. A lot of September is the most popular birthday month in the entire calendar.
Is
That
it?
I did not know.
I would
Yeah.
think it would be October.
The most popular days for birthdays, like how many of them are in September? September 9th takes the birthday cake as the most common birthday of the year.
Wow.
Oh yeah. So of the top 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of them are in September.
That's insane.
And one of the other like fifth most popular day to have a birthday is July 7th. So I guess those are Halloween babies, but yeah.
Is this global or is this like the United States?
I think this is United States. One of the only like mom adjacent accounts I follow has shared this every year in September because I think her birthday is in September and like one of her kids, and so she always shares it and everyone is always like commenting on it. I believe it is based on U.S. Census.
See, I would think that it would be October because it would be 9 months after Valentine's Day.
You would think.
Oh, that makes sense to me, yeah. In addition to the romance aspect of it, also, it's cold and people like snuggling in the cold.
Right. Exactly, which must
mean,
explain September.
Yeah, September still works for that.
Yeah. Can we have a quick shout out to the game? I am still not over this adorable stuffed animal costume as the dress.
Catch Karen up to speed that we've been in a quasi, shall we call it a pageant?
Yeah, it's kind of
We've
a
been in a
beauty pageant
pageant.
adjacent competition for the prince's hand, right?
Yes.
And of course, there are 2 finalists now. The snooty girl who is our, scare quotes with me, friend. But she's been a big jerk. And us. And we, of course, are not in a fancy kind of French adjacent dress because we have no money. We are in a stuffed animal outfit. Because of course we are.
Amazing.
Yeah, absolutely fantastic.
Yes.
So we've been in a pageant, and now here we are.
Yeah, that's
And
honestly very little plot has happened other than we spent a good portion of the stream just like doing. There was like a combat moment in the middle of it.
Yeah.
There was a singing portion where it was just a
sneak
reprise
into
of the opening
castle
song.
without permission, which took a
Yeah.
long time. Yeah.
Yeah, it's typical JRPG. Like this is like an anime filler arc right now is what we're playing.
Yeah. But Etoile, the girl here on the left, the laugh with ho 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 ho, she's like very much the rich schoolgirl archetype.
no,
Yeah,
I can see that.
Talking about laugh, when laughs are written out, how that can convey different things about the character.
Yep.
Versus,
Or like,
Kefka. Wee.
This guy who is he's not the chancellor, that's not his title, but he's second under the king, right? Is clearly a villain. We're also participating in some like racial stereotypes around this character that are unfortunate.
Genshin Impact. I have not thrown myself into that particular fire
Genshin
to be
Impact
consumed by.
is fantastic, and
I know
have
the
no
music.
time to play it.
I've listened to the music because I've had so many students write on it that I'll like pull up what they talk about and listen to it. So I've listened to a lot of the music outside of the game, but I haven't played it because that's just another big one. There's like little digestible like indie games that you finish in a few hours, and then there's like ongoing like relaxy Stardew, where it's like, okay, I'll play a few days of Stardew, and then there's like commitment games.
I honestly don't know how
Genshin
Arrow
feels like that.
does it. Final Fantasy XIV, he's maxed on everything, and I know he plays with me Destiny 2, and then also Genshin Impact as well, and any one of those is like a big game.
Yeah.
That's funny though, and you're not the first person who's made that joke to me. The Hoyoverse is actually just a music production company.
I think, yeah. I mean, there's definitely... I feel like there's some VTubers that are, like, in that same world where, like, the VTubing is just a way to promote when they have, like, a new idol song coming out, The
Genshin Impact and Honkai Star Rail as well, though I don't play that one at all. The soundtracks are incredibly good, and it may feel weird to say to somebody who does not track the industry closely, but China is underrepresented in video game soundtracks. So Genshin and Honkai Star Rail fill important global niches in terms of what Chinese-made video game music gets exposed to the West.
Yeah. But yeah, now that a few more people are in stream, let me tell you how much Joe loves me, because he went to a Target that wasn't our local Target. He went to like a further away Target because they had the new LaCroix flavor. It's strawberry peach. He got me 3 boxes.
That's amazing.
Yeah, it was nice.
So wait, they hire a different local major orchestra for each different nation in Genshin Impact? That's so much budget, and I love it. That rules.
That makes me really happy.
And yeah, for sure, that would give everything its own unique color.
Also, Karen, can you hear the, like, the bockiness going on here?
Oh, totally.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely. Very Brandenburg.
Yep.
Absolutely. Anytime I hear harp/harpsichord timbre, my ears perk up.
Oh yeah. Like, gee, I wonder if we're in a castle.
Yeah. But also, it's just like, oh, hello, sequence.
Yep.
And fugal writing and counterpoint and all the... It's a Will
Bariolage.
Gibbons fest.
All of the
All right,
bariolage.
here's the queen.
Hello, queen. Alonzo.
Wow. She has like Hollywood waves on the one side. Do you see that?
I do, yeah.
That's like Penelope Bridgerton season 3 vibes in that hair.
Arrow's gonna
Because
make me
apparently
play
in
Genshin
season 3
Impact.
we care even less about, anachronisms.
Man.
Anachronisms.
Genshin is so big. If for anybody who has not heard of it or played it, by the way, if they happen to be around, it's like bigger than Breath of the Wild, that type of gameplay, and free.
Mm-hmm. How do they make money though? Do you like buy outfits or
It's a gacha game, so you roll chances to get other playable characters.
I see. Okay.
And every once in a while, like, they'll release a good character that everybody wants, and it's like a 1 in 10,000 shot that you actually get that character.
Yeah.
And I think
Fun.
if you throw down for 100 rolls, you're guaranteed to get it. But then it's like we're talking about $500 or something.
Oof.
Wow. No, thank you.
Yes, it is the most successful. I don't think it's even in conversation. Genshin Impact is the game. And
What
the
was
number
the first
2
one?
game is Honkai Star Rail, which is made by the same company.
What was the first gacha game? Do we know?
Oh,
Is
it,
it?
Do not
was,
know the first one.
Surely it was a Japanese cell phone game that has faded to complete exclusion.
Yeah. I feel like I could play this at a wedding. Like, this is very the exact kind of stuff that we tend to play if we get classical prelude. And I've been doing a lot of weddings lately, so this is just very fresh on
The
my mind.
gacha game I wish I could replay, and it's no longer in service, so unfortunately you cannot, is I loved Final Fantasy Record Keeper for tablet.
Yeah, I played that too. I didn't engage with the gacha element though. Like, I just did everything I could without.
I spent your free currency, and then I probably spent like $10 on it total, but I got 2 5-star items with my $10, so I was just living on that the entire time.
Yeah, when was that big? I feel like that was like peak.
That was right
Dana's
when
broke
the
from-
stream was starting, the year before Oliver was born.
Okay, so I was still financially recovering.
Actually, Oliver would have been a toddler, but like,
Yeah.
your last year of
I
grad
would not
school.
have had money to throw down on, like, yeah.
Oh, Arrow's got the answer for us. A 2010 Konami game called Dragon Collector was the first gacha game. And I love
Did
the
not
joke.
know.
Konami, the company that only cares about pachinko now, creating the first gacha game, absolutely
Yeah.
tracks. I will say,
It's
though,
legit.
Konami did us a solid last week, right? I really want to, though I don't want to do just a 1 week off, so I'm glad we're waiting. But if you have any interest in the Castlevania games and did not buy the Castlevania Dominus collection that just launched, holy buckets is it good. And it's not just because the games themselves are good, though the DS trilogy is excellent. It's not up for question. The presentation of those games is way better than what the emulators will give you, which is a high bar to clear for an official release, and they have done it. Absolutely spectacular presentation on those.
I have been playing a few new games that I believe I will want us to possibly do on stream in the future.
Nice.
Trying to get a few things, like, solidly in the wheelhouse for when we have those weeks where we're like, we don't know what to do. What should we do? But yeah,
Ooh, I get to
some
play
new
in the
games.
costume now. Yes. Look how large I am. I love
Yes.
it. 1, 3, 5, da 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 da. I love
Yeah.
this piece of music.
Very Brandenburgy.
Yes.
It totally
Karen
is.
said.
The winners of the contest will dance with my son Ferdinand.
Franz Ferdinand, like, take me out. Millennial reference. Not just one.
Not really. I don't love the prince. What I love is money. I don't care about men.
Way to go, Itwall.
Well, the prince is waiting. Parentheses for you. I love how she bumps you out there like it is. This is an episode of Bridgerton. Absolutely.
Yup. Of course, all of the visual and oral coding is earlier than Bridgerton, but Bridgerton also doesn't look like any other Regency stuff. So
we will get the relevant screenshot from the VOD. Don't worry. That needs to happen for sure.
of which moment the
I don't care about men. I only care about money. Congratulations on winning the contest.
Yeah.
So can he tell who it is in the costume? He doesn't recognize me from the other day. That's what I wanted to know. Okay.
Messy.
Wait.
Nail polish.
Is this it?
Oh my gosh. 16-bit dancing where they just spin them in a circle.
Oh, but wait. Oh,
Yeah.
What?
She fell out of the costume.
I think the costume vomited her.
Yeah.
The costume did vomit her. She fell out the mouth of it.
I feel like she didn't fall out. She was
ejected.
Yes.
I remember now. I've met her before somewhere. Yeah, in the field. You saved her.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, there we go. The girl that was being attacked by the witch in the woods. Good.
Yes, Prince Ferdinand. Just call me Ferdinand. I told you that before,
listen
didn't
to
I?
how extra romancy that harp arpeggio is.
It's very dreamy.
It's super dreamy.
It's not even dreamy. That's aggressive. That's an aggressive harp.
It's aggressive.
That is a harp that's being, like, shoved in your face.
It's like in if anybody was a Gilmore Girls fan, the one inn that Lorelai works at, they had like a harp player that would just play in the lobby, and she was like constantly like aggressively playing the harp.
Yes.
And they'd have to yell at her like, "Can you play nicer music?"
This is it's vigorous harping.
I know. Where's Ashley? I feel like that's how we summon an Ashley.
Yeah.
A wild Ashley appears.
Yeah. Be like, who said what about harp now?
Oh, good. Look, you see how your friends discreetly moved the costume? I love a blocking detail.
Right. Actually, the costume vanished, didn't it?
No.
They didn't.
The fairy and Etwall came and got it and moved it.
Oh.
Hi, Jordan.
Oh, look. Different dancing.
Jordan, hello.
Oh, perfect timing here.
New song.
My heart is filled with love, the feeling of love for you.
I want to recreate exactly this dance sequence, but in real life.
It's like
the awkward walking and the spin.
it's like the little short reel of the woman who imitates all of the Peanuts dancing.
Yes,
as the
exactly.
tenor among
That's what I want.
us, let me say I love that there are male vocals, and I don't like these.
Is it just a fantasy?
Ryan, beggars don't get to be choosers here in this late 90s musical, early 2000s musical.
From the sweet, sweet dream. It's our world, our love is everywhere.
To the sky, our hearts will soar above.
Our hearts will soar above. It's our world, our love is everywhere.
Our love is everywhere.
We can fly
Together on the wings of love.
I was waiting for that to go up. Good.
It's a wonderful feeling, being in love with you.
If we recreated these dance steps, you'd hurl, so you know.
I'll always stay. I never want to stop dancing.
I'm not somebody that ever got super dizzy in
Jordan has
much
the
turning.
correct
I don't know if I
opinion,
could
though.
match that speed.
Have friends dressed in black jumpsuits pick you up and carry you around for this part like Kabuki theater.
and I never
It's the right option.
Yeah, Jordan's getting what I'm getting at here. It's too bad I already got married. Wouldn't this be a great first dance? Where's Julianne? Julianne has one of those coming up.
What the heck?
It ended pretty abruptly.
Yeah, awkward.
That's okay.
So this is something fun. My computer is automatically adjusting the audio for me.
Oh,
Oh,
gross.
that's excellent.
I would be like, please don't. I know.
No,
I know what I
yeah.
want.
Yeah,
you-
it just muted everything. I didn't touch anything, and it was just like, and I'm like, nope, put it right back up, please.
Yeah, that's weird. Also, Karen, in case you missed it last week, remember
did.
she can talk to puppets, our main character.
I did miss that last week.
So that's
okay.
why the costume is now speaking to us.
Okay, good to know. I mean, I don't question anything. It's like talking to puppets. It's fine.
Yeah, you're like that is so low on the list in terms of weird things about
Yep.
this so far.
I'm going to become a bear and live happily ever after.
Aw.
I'm
A-
too busy
A+.
trying to think. I'm thinking through the musical choices. Okay, I get the Bach references, but outside of the Bach references, it's like vaguely Andrew Lloyd Webber.
Yeah.
It gives me 90s anime credits song vibes. Right? And so
I mean,
not like
it
the
does.
intro to Sailor Moon, but if you watch the credits of the Sailor Moon cartoon show, like where Serena is dancing with Tuxedo Mask, like in her mind. What's the song that plays there? That one reminds me of what we just heard. Sorry that
There's
I
still
cannot name it for you.
My volume keeps lowering, and I'm not doing it. I'm not asking. Anyway, maybe it's adjusting because of when I speak. Oh, that's weird.
That is weird. I agree. We should be able to make wedding plans that are canonical and binding.
For Julianne. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
That
We're
seems
just gonna.
totally
We're
fair.
just plotting.
When puppets realize their dreams, they go to heaven.
There's some very fun plotting with her bachelorette coming up.
I should have started telling the boys when we have to get rid of
I
stuffed
could go.
animals because, like, they're gross and ratty and bad.
Oh.
And we probably have 300 stuffed animals in the house. So, like, some of those, it happens, right? I mean, they go to heaven, everybody.
It doesn't. It doesn't happen. You don't get rid of stuff like that. I have all of mine.
300's a lot, though.
We only get rid of ones that are, like, covered in gross material that can't be washed. Otherwise, you don't throw out stuffed animals.
No.
And are brought back as something else. Ooh, I will eventually, the fairy. Speaking of which, it's great that your dream came true, Cornette. Notice how we dodged that subject. To be honest, I didn't even think you'd meet the prince. But you never gave up. I'm so proud of you. That's nice
Aw.
to hear.
Nice to have a friend say they're proud of you.
Right.
Oh. Nah,
Nah.
he's not interested.
Stop right there. I hate this minister guy.
He kind of reminds me of Waluigi. It's mostly that mustache.
Yeah. You're all under arrest for trying to assassinate me. I
So
don't
he is
think
the Chancellor from Chrono Trigger. He's gonna throw us in jail.
we. Yes, we don't remember. No, we are not the ones who attacked you.
Right. How could you forget?
Fine, I see you want to do this the hard way. Oh, it's fighting time. And I'm not healed. This is fantastic. We better horn. That's what we better do.
Horn.
We're gonna move her here and hopefully blast only one of them. No. Let's move her to the front then, right here. We should get all of them at this point. Yep. Kaboom. Well, their dreams were realized. 2 of them went to heaven, everybody. That's what that means. And why don't we heal our holy caster friend here? And we're just gonna horn up again. Yeah, peace. A combat that takes 2 rounds in this game is a lot, actually. Though I will remind everybody, we are playing on easy mode, because we don't care
Yes.
about the combat here. That's not why we're around.
No, we're here because we heard this was a musical.
I'm going to continue to describe every murderous combat action as sending people to heaven, though, realizing their dream of being destroyed by me.
Yeah.
Old man, we aren't assassins. How dare you attack this girl and letting these beasts in the castle? This will not be tolerated.
Yeah.
I'm hereby relieved of duty.
Nice.
Good. We didn't like him anyway.
Yeah, he's gonna probably just go off into the sunset and never be a problem again, right?
That's
the way it
that's
works.
how games work.
That's the third time you've said that to
Yeah,
me.
not that I
Beetlejuice,
mind.
Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice.
Right.
I am looking forward to that movie.
I was gonna
feel
say,
like the prince does not.
Is that out
sound
yet?
or
It's
look
almost
like
out?
A total nerd.
Almost
a
out? I don't
almost
know.
out. I know some people, like, I've seen on social media, but they probably went to a premiere or something, so,
Yeah, it's
Or
not going to matter to me
reviews.
until I can watch it, stream it at home.
yeah.
So
Yeah, it will not be a movie theater movie for me.
I'd like it to be, but
Tomorrow.
I'm not going to
Okay.
make that happen really with the little one. So
And COVID is still like a thing in your area.
Oh.
Right.
it's a thing everywhere. But it's yeah. I mean, my best friend at home in Maryland, her entire family has it right now, and it's miserable.
Yeah, apparently, my friend teaches in an elementary school, and, like, a lot of the teachers are out with COVID.
Oh yeah.
And other things.
Yeah, well, a lot of people don't even realize that it is like she thought her daughter brought it home from school, just brought him back to school cold, because her daughter never really felt all that bad. It wasn't until she and her other daughter got sick,
Well,
and
wait.
like a day later, she was like, "Oh God, we all have COVID,"
Mm.
and the daughter's just been going to school, like you do.
Mm-hmm.
So it is going around like wildfire everywhere.
Yeah, has not been a
That's
thing
sad.
here yet. Fingers
The-
crossed.
I'd be surprised
What-
if it wasn't. I just don't think a lot of people know. But the stats world or nationwide are bad.
The stats are bad, but they are seeing what they predicted, in that the illness itself has, on the whole, been a lot less severe.
I like how all the friends are like, kiss him, kiss him, kiss him, kiss him.
So
Well, I'll stand there and watch you.
You like
Oh,
this
yeah.
stuff
Kiss somebody.
too. They're both
you
end
like
up
this
watching.
stuff too? Just happen to be passing by. That's all. Passing by,
right.
right? I like their, like, conversation from the bushes.
Yes. It's not quiet. The bushes and statues are talking about you.
Right.
They're both clueless. This is excellent. And we don't have these random people on a dragon.
Mhm.
And the person positioned as the leader only because they're highest on, like, the saddle of the dragon is in, like, evil girl dominatrix outfit. I know nothing about this character.
Well, she's got the cat ears. Is that the cat witch in a new outfit?
Is that ears or is that, like, an up-collared cape?
I think there's cat ears, and then a cape that has, and then a
Oh.
hat that has wings on it.
Yes, the pink girl, sorry, has some, like, cat ear stuff going on. I was talking
Oh,
about
you're talking about the one that's, like, on the little platform.
on the
further
platform in,
back.
like, the bikini.
Yeah. This track, though.
This track is excellent.
It's nice. I like it.
Dana's getting so much accordion inspo
This, though,
in
I
this
will
game
say,
that I was not
The
anticipating.
Baroque castle music is great. I understand that. In fact, I teach that specific archetype of music. That's great. We can talk about castle music. 90s anime song with vocals. I've got a day on that. I understand that trope. We're good, right? Is this the villain song, everybody?
It's definitely in the, like, mischief. It's not like world-ending villain, you know?
No, this is like random sneakiness is happening.
We're up to no good.
But this is not the big bad is coming to murder you on Dragonback. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
No, this is This is like villain knockoff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
This
this
is-
is like,
Cheap villain in an alleyway.
if anybody remembers when we streamed Final Fantasy IX a long time ago, this is Zorn and Thorn, the clown villain sidekicks.
Yep.
This is not
Ultros.
like
Yeah.
Beatrix is gonna murder your shit now.
Yeah. Maybe eventually, but there's gonna have to be a split first.
Yeah. Or also Snidely Whiplash, who's like a villain who's clearly defeatable, right?
Yep.
But not a villain with impact. Gallif's not gonna die right now, or whatever.
Yeah.
Right? And man, there is no entrance like the Super Nintendo Final Fantasy villains. Golbez on the BWV 565 pipe organ piece, X-Death with the violin stabbing from Psycho, and
Yeah.
Kefka with the clown entry of the Gladiators, which this is adjacent to, but Kefka's is creepy the entire time, and this is non-violent.
I think there's a read of Kefka's leitmotif. As I wrote in my dissertation, there's a read of his leitmotif that is less creepy and more just like, oh, who's this clown?
I suppose when he shows up to Figaro, that read is possible.
Yes.
But in every other circumstance, I think
Well,
it,
yeah.
it
And
transitions
there are
into the
things-
Empire chromatic descent bad
Right.
shit's happening now theme, right?
And there, as I said, there's things endemic to the structure of the theme that foreshadow all of the epic, grandiose things that come later as well. But like right off the bat, there's that kind of like almost like tiptoeing tee
Yeah.
element to it, where you're just like, who's this jerk complaining there's sand on his boots?
Actually,
like, in
if I
the
had
desert.
heard this theme, and if this game released before Final Fantasy VI rather than after it, and I do think we are after it now, I would want to cite this piece adjacent to the Kefka piece. And again, that's just the Kefka motive. That's not Dancing Mad at the end. That is the clown entry music, right?
Yeah.
Please was Pleeze, which speaks to the quality of the localization here. Oh, we're back to this. Excellent. No
Back to
transition.
Brandenburg. Really? Can you guys stop interrupting? We're trying to have a moment here.
Right? Oh, okay. Can I talk that I actually love the music is interrupting itself here? I think I'm in Dragon.
There we go. Okay. Yeah, wait here, so you can't.
Prince, we aren't supposed to do that. Now
Oh, it's
she's
everything. It's
daydreaming.
everything she couldn't say. Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, Space Case. The Prince went down to the dance hall. I like Etoile. Like, she's an absolute jerk, but also funny. I like
Right
a funny
now,
adversary.
The dialogue, though, the lingo is like that wavering between the utterly juvenile, ridiculous slang and it's like posh tempting, you know what I mean? Like
Yes.
the trying to sound so elite and whatnot. It's like
I love
Not-
how
not
long
a
were
fan.
you standing there, and then they quote her own monologue back to her. That's the most embarrassing thing possible, and I'm very here for this.
Yeah.
that's very
It's
cute though.
it's giving Cordelia from Buffy. Like she's the
Yes.
rich jerk, but she grows on you in a way.
Yes,
Because
and she's
of
also
being
in
a rich
need
jerk.
of a friend, but doesn't know how to say so, right? That's
Yeah.
Cordelia.
Yeah.
I can't believe you two just stood there and let me pour my guts out.
I mean, to be fair, he didn't succeed in pouring until he was gone. So,
Right. You poured into an empty chamber.
yes.
You spilled.
There they are. Meow.
Cornette, it's dangerous here. Go hide somewhere. And we're really
I like to
stuck
look
with
around.
monsters.
Where?
Okay,
Where would
I'll
you like
give you
us to hide?
this. This is a holy charm, all caps, an heirloom of the Marl family.
Oh, acquired holy charm. Okay.
I'm gonna say, hey, why don't you feed yourselves to the monsters so Cornette can get away? Whatever happened to equal treatment. Good luck to you guys too. Peace. I love this. Excellent. A+, my man. Alright, we're gonna fight cats again. Ooh, weird. For the first time, we are in the upper left as opposed to the bottom right. Now, does that matter? No. But I think it's fun.
Maybe it's meant to be disorienting, like they snuck up on you, kind of.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh,
I'm
little
gonna
kitty
try
animation.
and fight the cats without blasting magic, because I'm not healing this fight. And I really don't want to run into a situation where I need the big damage and I don't have it, if that makes sense. So, let's heal our slime friend first.
No.
Thank you, slime friend.
Slimer.
So
We're just
cute.
gonna let the cats approach us.
It is like a demented Slimer.
Mm-hmm. Do we think he's lime flavored? Green
Oh,
apple?
absolutely. It could be green apple. It could definitely be green apple. If it were an 80s game, I would say lime. If it's a 90s game, green apple.
Mm-hmm. What flavor was Ecto Cooler? Maybe he's Ecto Cooler.
It's tangerine flavored.
It's like tangerine, which is
Yeah.
so weird.
That is weird. It's like blue raspberry that they just kind of invented to have a blue thing.
Green orange. I mean, at least oranges have green when they're not quite ripe, but it's just like, real?
Yeah.
I had actually.
I don't think I would have known
They
that. I don't
reprinted a set
remember.
of Ecto Cooler, like re-released Ecto Cooler, like a couple of years ago, and we got a lot of cans of it. You'll fight too. You will not fight. This character archetype never fights unless it's Karin Kanzuki.
Now, Tang, like the drink mix, that's not tangerine, right? That's just orange and it's Tang because it's tangy.
I don't.
Or
think
is it-
it's tangerine?
Okay.
But I don't know.
I think it's both.
Is it both? We're gonna look this up.
I mean, Tang is definitely
Tang drink
that was
mix.
a flavor of my childhood. Absolutely.
same.
Yeah, Tang is its own unique flavor. I think that's
Yeah.
correct.
It was a mix. Well, I mean, I'm getting it confused with Sunny D because Sunny Delight had like the tangerine orange proprietary
But
blend with the
Sunny
lemon
Delight
and lime in there.
Wanted to taste like juice, right? They build it as an alternative to orange juice. Whereas
Yeah, but it was
Tang
a
and
mixed
Ecto Cooler
juice.
was like
Tang was for the space astronauts.
the Ecto Cooler came in a can and was clearly not marketed as a juice replacement. It's not good for you.
No,
Right.
it was never a juice replacement.
And yet,
But I don't
Tang
know.
reminds
Sunny
me-
D
does
was always a
anybody have,
cocktail
like,
beverage.
high school or junior high classmates who say orange drank to
No.
describe
Mm-mm.
the McDonald's orange beverage.
I mean, orange soda.
No,
Yeah,
drank.
apparently.
D-R-A-N-K.
I'm only seeing that Tang is
No.
orange. But yeah, Sunny D was good. I liked Yoo-Hoo as well.
The Crodia here,
Not that that was orange.
the crow woman north of camera here with
Mm-hmm.
the wings. That's her profile. She's the one speaking right now. And the sprite and the profile do not align in my mind.
No. No, and that's annoying.
Yes. Okay, Jordan, I'm glad somebody else is with me
Orange
here.
drink and purple drink. You know what I was not a fan of were those little hugs that the things were shaped like little barrels.
Oh,
And they were like
yeah.
really over, like burn your throat sweet.
Yep.
Yeah, they were. I was never allowed to have them, and I was always envious. But then I think I tried one once, and I was like, "This is terrible."
Yeah,
This is
I
absolutely
associate them
terrible.
with like, I feel like that's a youth sports thing.
Oh, so Bikini Girl is Marjorie, right? The person in
Marjorie's
charge of the
magic.
Witch of the Woods, Mistress
She's
of
got
Magic,
some nice lipstick.
and everything in between. One of my followers was harassed by a member of the royal family. Yeah, the prince fought the witch. For
Yeah.
us.
Little hugs remind me, and Karen could back me up on this. Did you have to do like the glucose test in your pregnancy?
Oh, yeah, I did.
Oh,
but
I
don't-
have
That's
done
what
that
the
test
they give
for-
you this like very highly concentrated sugar drink for
Yep,
it for
yep.
those who have not birthed a child. And then they test to like see if you have gestational diabetes, and that's what that reminded me of, was like a little hug.
I honestly don't remember anything. I remember drinking it. I have a very vivid memory of drinking it. I had zero recollection of what it tasted like. But I honestly think that I did the glucose test very shortly before I ended up getting COVID.
Welcome,
So
Julianne
that just wiped
Grasso
out
to stream,
all my
everybody.
memory.
Love that for Julianne.
Yes. Glad you saw it. I pinned it so that you would see it when you came in.
I have never birthed a child, but I have taken that test before because, at least the co-hosts know, I am medically hypoglycemic
Yeah.
and actively watch my sugar even at conferences when I'm with you all in person. And I have memories of the taste of the test, but I don't remember the end of it because I basically blacked out.
Yikes, yeah.
Right? Because, like, if you give me a lot of sugar and then withhold food from me,
Yeah.
I will die. What's up?
Whereas I just sat there and I was like, gosh, the like lingering like taste, it was like almost drying. It was so sweet. It was like I couldn't
Yes, it's
I
like
couldn't wait to drink
this,
anything else.
This cloying, nasty taste. Yes.
Yeah, and the thing is, I think even most folks who have been around you at conferences like wouldn't know.
The only person here who I think I've ever had anything close to an episode of that about is you, Dana. I don't think anybody else I've over-sugared myself anywhere. And weirdly, that is more of a concern for me in all seriousness than over-drinking is at a conference.
Yeah.
I worry far more about my sugar intake than I do my alcohol intake. Not that I'm, I'm turning 40 this coming year in January. My days of over-drinking are also basically done. But if I have one too many drinks, like, somebody walks me home and it's fine. If I have one too many desserts, like, you have to call me an ambulance. I watch that pretty closely.
Yeah, I'm just saying it's like most of the time,
you would not see it publicly unless I make a public
most
mistake.
folks aren't going to see it
And-
or even pay too much attention to what like other folks are eating. So like,
Right.
yeah.
The one time it was almost a problem, though, because I broke my rules on this, is in New Orleans. Oh my god. For anybody who was there, you might recall that the Harvard party had Café du Monde beignets.
Yeah.
And I was there.
You were there in multiple ways.
Not,
You were like
not at the
just
Harvard party. I was
there
there.
spiritually.
I was at the buffet plate and only there. And I told graduate students, my advice was eat as many of these as possible. This is what the conference is for. Consume those.
Yes. That's why you go to New Orleans, is to eat beignets.
Yeah, I'm still so sad that my one AMS in New Orleans, which was my only time in New Orleans, I was so sick. I was sick, and I didn't get to really eat or drink anything New Orleans-y until like my first and my last day. It was not a good conference.
So Marjorie is in love with the prince now. Well, that's fun.
Competition.
Yep. So we have the older, more mature, more obviously sexual woman in competition here. This feels like an archetype as well.
I was gonna say, if it was Etoile in her, it would have like Wicked vibes, like Good Witch, Bad Witch.
No, this is very clearly like the Sailor Moon bad guy vibes, though, right? Like Queen Beryl is a sexual object in a way that Serena is not, right?
Yeah, also, did you see Julianne in the chat? When you said call me an ambulance, she wrote, hi, an ambulance, I'm dad.
Yes, I saw. Oh yeah, a virgin pina colada is an absolute waste of my sugar budget. I'm sorry. You gotta spike that up. That's part of
Now you
why
got me
I am a
thinking.
beer drinker and not a cocktail person, though.
Yeah.
Is because the cocktails trend towards being more sugary.
You
Yeah.
can drink the kind of cocktails I make, though, because I make like old fashions and stuff.
Yes.
You wouldn't be able to probably do the tiki cocktails that we do.
Oof.
Because there's a lot of stuff in
There's
those.
a lot of sugar.
Mm-hmm.
Which is what makes them so delicious.
Yeah, that's what
Oh no, he was turned
makes
to
them go
stone.
down too easy.
I have to think, like, we're talking about, like, the flavors of our childhood, and I will say the one thing, well, there are two things that I really wish that could return from the flavor grave.
Yeah.
The first is a thing I only got to have a handful of times in my childhood, and I loved it so much that I wish they would start making it again, and that is Smurf Berry Crunch cereal.
I've never had it.
I want Smurf cereal That shit
Also,
was
Shout
awesome.
out to Anime
We weren't allowed to have that
Blueface
kind of stuff.
here.
Yeah.
I wasn't either. That's why I only
why
ever
you
got
only
to
had
have
it,
it
like,
at a
the one
friend's
time.
house
Yeah.
on like a sleepover one for a special occasion. You know, you got a bowl of Smurfberry Crunch in the morning, and it was like, oh, that was amazing. That was a good cereal. I like that. So I want that back, and I want Puddin' Pops back. I mean,
Puddin'
screw
Pops,
the hawker in the commercials. We don't need him back, but I want my Puddin' Pops.
All together. Old maid.
Oh my gosh, the harmony.
Calling her an old maid in music ruled. Can we
Yeah.
clip that, please, somebody? That feels essential. Stop singing along with them. How dare you make fun of the greatest sorceress? Alright, it's fighting time. I have a feeling we are gonna lose this. But let's horn up and find out. We'll hit everybody. Oh yeah, the spell missed. That's not a good sign. Yeah, everything misses. We're just gonna end. This is gonna die. Yeah, we're gonna lose. Oh no, Etoile. Bonk. Failed escape.
There we go. Okay, I clipped it.
Nice. This has got to be a forced loss. Yeah.
Because those just get saved to your channel, right?
Yes, they do. Do you think this is actually the Game Over music, by the way? It kind of gives me Game Over track vibes.
It sounds, yeah, I can see that.
Yeah.
But it's also,
Or like menu music.
ba-da-da. The timbre of that is giving very early JRPG, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Final Fantasy 1, Dragon Quest. It feels a little too, like, extended to me to be a Game Over theme, though.
Yeah. Because we haven't looped
Like,
yet.
this whole section I don't think would be there in an actual Game Over.
Yeah, no, you're right.
No, just that shakuhachi adjacent sound, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we're back in bed. It's the next day. Let's see here. We're totally gonna rescue the prince. Of course we are.
Yeah, girl power.
I think you've been blowing your horn too hard. Oh, we get a song?
About saving the prince?
My song Spidey Sense is tingling.
There's also tingling happening in the music, so. There's tinkly bits up top. What?
No, what? I'm sorry. That is. The
I'm
biggest
sorry. We
jerk
collectively have enough musical theater knowledge to know that that was supposed to lead into something.
move. Right.
Like, oh, nope, sorry, forgot.
Nope.
absolutely
Denied.
unacceptable that was not a song. I'm sorry. I have attended more than, one musical in my mortal existence. Right?
Yep.
Like, go to the Tower of Wisdom in Blue Cat. Okay, we can take a ship from Mother Green to get to Blue Cat.
So colorful. Do you think it's chromatic? Are the areas all named after colors because it's a chromatic scale?
I mean, Pokemon works that way, right?
Yeah.
Like you start in Pallet Town, and then you go to Viridian City and Vermilion City, right?
Yeah, Lavender Town.
Exactly.
Yeah.
No, we do need to rest in the bed, though, because we're at 3
Despite never
Hold on.
playing a Pokemon, I know about Lavender Town.
No, how
Can't
do
exist
I
on the internet
heal?
without. I love the, like, when we do meta musicals like that, Jordan, where it's like somebody keeps trying to sing, like, or like in Monty Python, the like, no, none of that.
Right.
The prince just keeps wanting to sing. Yeah, frozen pudding is not the same.
It's not.
No.
It's good though.
Yeah.
We made a lot of our own frozen treats as
Hold on
children.
1 second, team. I really cannot go forward with 3 HP. That's just not a
I
thing.
want to get like good like popsicle molds at some point. They make ones. I don't know if anybody was a DQ fan, and they would have the ones that were like star shaped. I'm sure they
have
still
them.
do. That were like fruit. And they had like a grape one. My brother used to love the grape ones. But what's nice about the mold is like you can just do like a sorbet, more of a popsicle, but you can also do something like pudding pop, and you can do like an ice cream as well. It's all in whatever mix you throw into there to freeze. So I think that would be a lot of fun in the summer. But
I have the freezer molds that came with my baby food maker, and they're perfect size for little mini popsicles. But I had popsicle molds, and I don't know what happened to them. I have no idea what happened to them.
The Commoner
Very strange.
store.
the commoner store for the commoners.
All right, for the
Right.
comments.
Not the fancy store.
Somewhere in storage, I think we still have our Snoopy snow cone maker.
Oh, adorable.
That was awesome. Talk about a cheap ass way to refresh yourself on a summer day, because all you needed was some ice and a can of Coke, and you had a snow cone.
Yeah.
That was
And I
amazing.
imagine, like even just getting like fancy coffee syrups, because don't a lot of them use syrup?
I mean, I'm certain there were things you could buy to go along with the snow cone maker. I don't remember us ever having them.
Yeah, but I mean, like in
but-
reality, like you could probably use like
Yeah.
any kind of syrup.
Yeah. I mean, those certainly weren't things we had as kids, but I imagine now you could be very creative.
I have lemon verbena syrup in my pantry right now.
Like
That
my
would be
violet
amazing
syrup.
as a snow cone.
So this violet syrup I'm drinking is fantastic.
That
It's
would
really
also be really good as a snow cone.
good. Yeah.
Bougie snow cones, I'm here for it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Sugar,
man.
flowers from my front yard,
Those
a
already
hint
here.
of lemon juice.
The best bougie snow cone I have ever had is Google up Uncle Clay's House of Pure Aloha.
It auto corrected. It knew what I wanted. Was this when you
That's
were in Hawaii?
hilarious.
Yeah.
Yes, this was in Honolulu.
It's funny.
Menu. Do full size. Signature item. Strawberry dream syrup with strawberries, homemade mochi, condensed milk, and Tahitian vanilla ice cream. And they cut the strawberry into a little heart.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they have like the like sundae ones with shave ice as a base. Ooh, they have a matcha green tea syrup with azuki beans, homemade mochi, condensed milk, and Tahitian vanilla ice cream. That one I would get.
that's what I had, and it was a whole nother life experience.
That sounds really good. I mean, I'm a sucker for a
Lily
Maryland
guava
silicone.
pineapple with a pineapple and Tahitian vanilla ice cream. And then they also have a build your own where you can choose size, flavors, toppings, and then that includes stuff like
Oh, yeah.
mochi, ice cream, fruit. Yeah, that sounds great.
Oh my gosh, inside the commoner store is this sign that says, "Work hard, peasants."
Yes! Screenshot!
No.
Hang that on your office door. Work hard, peasants.
I need to stupidly look up how to heal in this game, because I cannot go somewhere with 3 HP.
You could. You just don't want.
Go to your in-game menu.
Or are you looking it up for me too?
Uh-huh.
In-game menu.
Go to... Oh, that's not right. It's... Yeah, you should be able to heal from here.
I can cast magic to do it, but then I use her magic up, right?
Yeah, but...
I guess that's not so bad.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, there's items you can use.
Yeah. That's enough for now, sure. Good enough. Let's keep moving. We need to find a ship we can take.
Yeah, we love pineapple in this house. I make a really good pineapple ice cream, and then I make floats with cream soda with it.
I wonder if they still make those.
Oh, the Flintstones ones. I remember those.
Yeah, the push-up pops.
Mm-hmm.
They were good.
They were good.
I'd rather have an ice cream than a fruity sorbet kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
But if you were in the mood for just like orangeness, those were okay.
I really
First
like
house, far
fruity
out.
ice cream where there's like the creaminess but also the fruit flavor. So like the pineapple one I make, I do a blueberry cheesecake one that's really good. There's a peach ice cream at a local place around here that I love, and they have that in the summers.
Wow, did you hear this? This
No.
guy is a boat
'Cause he didn't say
captain and will ferry us around. But she can't, or the boat captain rather, can't leave until we solve her daughter's problem, which is that she has quit eating because somebody told her she was fat.
Oh,
Yikes.
And she really
Oh,
likes to
not
eat
cool.
toad, so if we bring her a
We-
toad...
Yeah, we have noted the game's fat
The
phobia
game is
last
very
week as well.
fatphobic, yes.
Yes. Because it called 95 pounds. What was it? Our character was 95 pounds and they sort of
Rotund
implied.
or
Yeah, it was like
chubby or-
something weird, round. And then lower than that, they called them like, I don't know, demure, mindful. It wasn't that, but they had some term for the ones that were like 85 pounds or whatever. You're like, cool, this is great.
so
Alright, we
they
have
do
to
not
go to
make
the river.
Flintstones push-up pops anymore, but Nestle makes push-up pops in a variety pack.
That's fun.
But they are not the same flavors. There's orange, grape, and cherry, which is wrong.
No, orange is correct. I'm sorry. Orange is the correct-
Orange is fine. Orange is fine, but the Flintstone push-up pops were orange, lime, and raspberry, and that is correct. Grape is fine. It's the cherry. I don't like fake cherry flavored things. Real cherry is good. Fake cherry is bad. So I personally would prefer a different variety in my variety pack.
Yeah,
Ooh,
that's
blueberry
okay.
cheesecake.
Yeah, my blueberry cheesecake is really good. And I found it before. Well, thank you. I actually need a better, like, I really want to get the KitchenAid attachment ice cream maker because I've had a KitchenAid forever, but I've never gotten the stuff for it. So, like, all of the, like, I also have a separate pasta maker. Like, I really should swap that out and get the one that actually goes onto my device, you know?
Yeah,
But
yeah.
but they're so expensive. I don't know if anybody has a KitchenAid or has looked up. It's like $150 for some of these attachments, and I'm like, that's so much money
Yeah.
for something that like I don't use all the time. You know, like those are more like special occasion things. But
For sure.
yeah, I just have one where I have to freeze the bowl and then a little like thing that sits on top of it and it churns it. So it's better than nothing, but. I'd love to get like one of those like mini old-timey ones where you put ice and then salt, you know, and then just spin it. But like
Yeah.
a small one.
Yeah.
Right, we're just
I
gonna
feel like
cast
I've only
holy
ever
on
seen
these
that here.
guys again.
Hello, Julianne.
Julian!
Oh, she's not on Skype yet. She's in Discord though. She's coming.
Nice.
Yeah, I've done some really good ice cream. So Jenny's Ice Cream, which I feel like is getting more known, but they're based in Columbus, Ohio.
Yeah, it's excellent.
Her famous like base for the ice cream uses cream cheese to stabilize it. And for a while, my roommate down there had the Jenny's like ice cream cookbook, so I learned a lot of the base. I have the base recipe written down that I can then kind of like put whatever else I want in it. And one of her big things that she recommends, that I recommend to everybody that makes ice cream, is if you're going to do a fruit ice cream, to actually puree the fruit into the ice cream base, because then you don't get that issue where like you get strawberry ice cream and then like the chunk of strawberry is just like ice and doesn't have any more flavor. It actually like blends the flavor into everything, and then you don't get ice crystals forming that ruin the actual fruit pieces. So
Here I am.
Yay, it's Julianne.
is it
Finally.
I, Lord,
Is it?
who was bringing up three very lovely girls?
We have a toad for you. All right.
For anybody that knows that actual hymn, that is the
Uh-huh.
actual melody, and that's why you sing the Brady Bunch to it.
Absolutely.
Oh.
My daughter will definitely not eat the toad raw. Why don't you cook it?
You have to cook a toad,
All right,
don't
let's
you
go
know?
cook the toad.
Come on. It's uncouth not to cook your toads.
Let's go to the creepy restaurants
toads.
where they tried to cook and eat us. We'll make them cook the toad.
All right.
From the
very
restaurant
good.
on
Restaurant
the lake.
on the
Yep,
lake.
that's exactly where we have to go.
We will go there. And now that Julianne's here, I'm gonna go pass out in a minute. But I want to see this
Oh, did we tag team?
cooked toad. Yeah,
Yeah.
we're tag tagging.
She planned it.
We'll go to the
But
restaurant
yeah,
first.
we're
then
tapping
we're
out.
take you
planning your
there.
wedding without you, Julianne. Anything that's
Ooh.
said on stream is legally binding. So
Yeah, that's Jordan said so, and
yeah,
we were
Jordan
looking
said
at
so.
that. So
Is
His word
some
is
of
law.
it ice cream? Because I feel like that could
That-
be
that
legally.
includes-
In January?
Picking Julianne
Yes.
up by people dressed in all black and carrying you around like it's Kabuki theater.
Yeah. Wait, that was already in it. That's our.
perfect.
What are we talking about? We won't need to
Ice cream.
plan
We're
that.
talking about ice cream.
Yeah,
Actually,
we're
we were
talking
talking
about ice
about-
cream. Also, new LaCroix, Julianne. What?
I
Wake up,
think
babe. New
that I
LaCroix
want
drop.
to bring that to New Orleans if I like it. I mean,
got-
peach LaCroix is
I
not.
have
I'm not gonna be allergic to that.
Coconut pineapple water tonight.
With what they essence this with, it's hard to know if you would be
Delightful.
allergic, Julianne. Like,
It's like, is it
what does
'Cause it-
naturally essenced mean in this case?
right? Because
And would
sometimes
it
like
would it
a
do
lo-
anything?
a lot of the stuff that's like flavoring, it's not even just that it's fake. If it's real, it's like denatured when it becomes like cooked or
Mhm,
otherwise changed, right?
But yeah,
and
it's
then I'm not
strawberry
allergic
peach.
to it. But if
Um,
it's great, then I'm
I-
driving to New
I'm
Orleans. So.
I'm enjoying it. I'm very excited for New Orleans and for the plans that I know about and the plans that you and I have made and some of the
You're gonna-
food.
We're gonna figure it
You have
out.
to Skype me in.
Yeah.
Skype you into the ghost tour.
Yeah.
Whatever we figure out.
I'll just float behind you like this and go. Ooh,
You could be the
at
ghost. You
inappropriate
could just
times.
make ooh noises.
It is you.
Exactly.
You are.
I'll haunt you. Totally. Just ask
Hell yeah.
nicely. I'll haunt you.
Alright,
But seriously.
fight all these losers.
All right.
Skype me
As long
in.
as I can keep my phone charged. Maybe I'll bring one of those like battery banks.
There you go.
Oh yeah.
And then I can like, because I imagine Skyping in the middle of New Orleans
We'll have a
on
Negroni
spotty Wi-Fi could drain the battery. but
together.
We will definitely make sure we do that. And we have battery banks here. I just gotta remember to bring
There
one
you
in
go.
my bag.
There we go. Hit
Yeah, so
everybody
Skype me in,
at
and then, yeah,
once. Do it.
Julianne will have a commiserating Negroni.
Oh,
A conference Negroni.
conference Negroni every
Love a
time.
Negroni. We'll be doing a Sazerac for sure.
There you go. I will make
I already got
my
that's more.
AMS, my second round AMS New Orleans cuisine that I made last time when you all were down there, and I was cooking by myself up here, and I made the best food to eat along with you all. It was great.
Yeah. That's the only reason to go to New Orleans. Like, conference, whatever, but like, oh, the food. Ooh.
I have to say, everything I made was so on point. It was so good. And I had the ginger beer because I was pregnant at the time, I think. So it was like I had ginger beer, non-alcoholic ginger beer. It was great. So I will do all of that for Julianne's bachelorette. But for now, I'm gonna go fall over because I had a considerable quantity of rum and it was delightful.
Enjoy.
Nice.
Yay!
All right, we have
Good night.
conveniently found. Good night, Karen. We have conveniently found Toad Barbecue, everybody. So,
Oh, we're gonna eat the toad?
no, we're gonna feed it to the daughter.
No, but I mean, like, that was not what I anticipated for bring the daughter a toad in this scenario.
yeah. The daughter really likes toad, to eat toad.
Toad barbecue.
So she's gonna
Okay.
eat barbecued
Like,
toad when she wouldn't
I know
eat
frog
anything
legs
else.
is a thing, but like toad?
I don't know. I'm just rolling with it. Toad barbecue is not on my short list of things to bring up next time we have food together.
No. Oh my gosh. We date night this past month. It turns out, y'all, I really like octopus dishes. Because I've had three separate occasions, one of which was with Ryan. The other two were on date nights with Joe, where I've ordered like an octopus appetizer of some sort, and they've all been vastly different from each other, and all three of them have been like, this is the best thing ever. So I guess I'm really into it.
I really enjoyed the octopus.
Oh my gosh, it was that. I mean,
Wisconsin.
the peach was like unimpeachable, haha. But the
I'm back,
octopus was
by the way.
also like of that tier goodness.
Yes.
I love.
Oh,
I love
the
it.
place that you're gonna take me to in Cleveland when I go.
Yeah,
Is that what you're? Is that the octopus?
that's one of them. Yeah. I definitely have like a short list that depending on who we have with us for some of those nights. And I think, Julianne, I don't know what your plans are, but Sarah PC would love for you to stay with her, and they don't have a cat.
Oh yeah. Oh, that'd be great.
So
Cause,
you,
like,
and then
how
you
far
can
are
like
they?
They're
drive
like
up
an
with
hour
her.
away.
Yeah. I have to see also what I don't know my teaching schedule yet because I'd like to come early if possible.
I'd love for you to be early.
I can come a day early.
But yeah, I have a short list of places I want to take us, and also like chill, hang at our place and play video game moment, like where we aren't just going out either.
Right.
Um,
Yeah, I gotta have all the
like-
things.
Like sit in the hot tub and or play anything in our collection moments.
Mm-hmm.
The archives. Oh yes, and maybe I could get the extra day funded by calling it we have talked about this. Okay,
Mhm,
if I
mhm.
call your place the archives, which is like legit, like there's a lot there.
Yeah.
There is a lot there. It is an archive of games.
And
It
I
is
mean,
absolutely legitimate.
If you wanted to like really do it up, like if you didn't teach on Mondays, you could like stay and like
Right.
just have it dedicated where everybody else is gone, stay and just like play a video game. Like
No.
anything you wanted, we would hook up.
Even if I did teach Mondays, maybe I could just just be like, hey guys, I don't know.
Do a remote session or something.
record
yeah.
a YouTube video for them.
Do a
Yeah.
Zoom.
Yeah.
I don't record because I'm too lazy, but like I will Zoom. I'll just
Yeah,
use
actually-
And you could zoom
From
from
the
this
archive.
office, which has excellent Wi-Fi. So
There you
I've
go.
been meaning to ask Dana actually. because I have to miss Halloween for Game Sound Con this year,
Mhm.
I was wondering if you would record with me, Dana, a 10-minute YouTube video talking about BWE 565 and video games.
Oh,
video?
I thought you guys were gonna
Yeah.
dress up at Game Sound Con. That was the conversation.
I can, yeah. Like,
can
I would
do it
have to
solo,
reread my
but
own
I feel
article.
like it'd be more fun to have two people talking about stuff and riffing.
You mean like for you to use for
Use as
teaching?
a class replacement, yeah.
Sure.
You could
yeah,
record
absolutely.
yourself dressed as a ghost in New Orleans for in the cemetery tour.
Yep. That would be extra spooky.
I have a
That
feeling
would
that the amount of booze y'all are going to be carrying on your cemetery tour is unfit for my students to consume.
They don't know what it is.
Yeah, they do.
Giant
Shout out
public
to my
school?
students.
No. They couldn't know. They're so innocent. If any students are here, I don't know what we're talking about. I don't know what this is in my
we
hand.
have a
Goodbye.
man apologizing, a rarity.
What? Oh,
And-
whoa.
Because this
Full
is the man
figure.
who accidentally described the daughter as fat, and he used the term full-figured to describe her.
Oh, God. This is so. When did this come out again? 99 or something?
Yeah, something like that.
This is so 99. I mean, this is so
Yeah.
of that era.
As we
wonder-
said last week, remember when Kate Moss said nothing tastes as good as skinny feels?
As Skinny
This is of that
Feels.
era.
I
Yeah.
This is
wonder
of
if
that
this
era. Heroin
guy-
chic.
Like, I'm gonna play devil's advocate and speak up in favor of the man here for one moment,
Wow. It's gonna get canceled, y'all.
right? Is he
Cancel.
trying to, and again, inappropriately, but is he trying to say, like, talk about her chest when he says full-figured and she just assumed it meant fat?
No, I don't think so. I've never taken the term full figured
Because-
to mean busty or like
It's usually fat.
If the response
usually
back
fat.
is, it's alright, sugar bear, I feel like he is attempting to be received well here. And was received
Sugar
well,
bear.
because the girl doesn't respond with, it's alright, sugar bear.
Yeah,
Unless
Yeah,
it's
where does Sugar
positive.
is Sugar Bear? Is that new?
I didn't
sugar
realize what
bear,
you were trying to tell
honey
me.
bunch.
That's sugar pie, right?
You've lost so much weight. There's so much fatness in this
Wow.
game, like fat phobia
There's
stuff.
I'm so
I just
sorry,
wasn't
Pumpkinhead.
prepared. They're
You must
talking
have been
about
worried
losing
me.
weight.
Here's Bubba Face.
Bubba face. Okay, I like that one.
Wait,
It's
I have
fucking
to read
dumb.
us a poem.
I mean,
Hold on.
silly. I must. I have to turn my treadmill on. I
read
forgot what I
poetry
was
to
doing.
us. Hold on.
Right,
Please do.
yes. Jordan, I realized that I was digging a grave for myself there. Yes, thank you.
Oh yeah.
I didn't even realize. I forgot to connect this too. Thank you. Yeah, what the hell? Please read us some poetry, Dan. I need to be cured.
Yes. Hold on.
Whatever the heck.
I should just never speak again.
I can't take you anywhere.
Can't
that on
take
your own
you
face.
Anywhere.
That's right. Where's the sign here? Yeah, let's
You need
do
to put
that.
the sign. Please
Okay.
do it.
The
Yeah.
poem is called "They Say Nothing Tastes as Good as Skinny Feels,"
Oh, good.
and
I'm
this
still
is
here.
this is by Danielle Coffin. Have you tried duck-egged soaked brioche French toast, golden crisp edges doused in caramelized maple syrup? Have you licked a spatula coated in vanilla bean whipped cream? Have you soaked up oceanic Pinot Grigio brine with toasted baguette after polishing off a bowl of mussels? Have you allowed the thick cream of drinking chocolate to coat your tongue? Have you baked the strawberry rhubarb pie passed down from your great-grandmother? Have you dined solo in Rome, read love poems to yourself over a plate of pasta carbonara with a glass of Chianti? Have you dipped buttered toast slathered with apricot preserves and black coffee? Have you licked lavender honey off of a lover's thumb? Have you finally renounced deprivation in the name of pleasure and celebration? Like, yeah!
I love that.
It's
That's
so
the
good.
Best
Like,
thing you've ever read to me.
it's such a good poem. Like, especially
not
for folks that
turning on
grew
my
up in that
treadmill.
very culture, right? Like, that is
For
so.
real.
Right?
Lots of things
And-
taste better than Skinny Feels.
I was paying attention the whole time, but when you said, have you made your great-grandmother's strawberry rhubarb pie? I was like, fuck
Uh-huh.
yes, I have. Like,
Everyone
Yeah.
has the connection.
And my family recipe, as I will wax poetic about, is only rhubarb, no strawberry. My mom just was very particular about like how you pick the rhubarb for it, so you don't need the strawberry to temper it. Like, I love a rhubarb pie. That I love that poem.
I love that all of the bad guys in JRPGs have like techno adjacent layers. Look at this weird pattern on the floor with the holes, and tell me it doesn't give you spaceship vibes.
Yeah.
But yeah, I love that it's just a litany of like best food, right? It's so good.
I know.
I was
Like,
able to bring that up
so
so
well
easily
described.
because I've been transferring. I had like my screenshot folder, and there was just like poetry to copy down into my poetry notebook, and I put it into my Google Drive to get it off my phone to make space on my phone. So.
Nice. I was just about to ask you to link us all to the poem so we can access it
Oh
later.
yeah, I can do that.
But you don't have to link us to your Google Drive. That's weird.
No, I will link you to the actual like Instagram.
Okay.
Uh,
We need the kiss of a maiden who truly loves the prince. That's Cornet, I suppose. I love, well, Marjorie isn't a maiden, that's for sure. And we were talking about before Julianne came on the stream, like, she's clearly presented as the sexually experienced rival in anime style, right?
Is she the Jezebel? Like, everyone has, like, there's so many archetypes.
Yeah. But the one I keep seeing, and I'm sure it's because this is like big Japanese anime game, it's still Queen Beryl from Sailor Moon.
Oh, yeah.
Like, look
Sorry.
at the cape with the up collar.
I was actually going to say, because we talked about Sailor Moon last week a little bit, like, Queen Beryl vibes.
Yeah.
There's that poem. She also has one that I feel like is great for Kate. It's called Instead of Hot Girl Summer, I'll be practicing Feral Forest Girl Summer.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
Cute
With
poem.
the touch of my lips, I shall make you flesh and blood once more. Sorry,
Ooh.
Marjorie.
Wait a minute.
Can we-
Does she have a thong? I'm sorry, I'm late to the thong story.
Yes,
oh my
she
god.
has a thong
She
bikini
is
on under
just
the cape.
ass.
Well,
when she
and
Yeah.
turns
look
around.
at the front of her too. Hello.
I
Like,
mean, I already was like, okay, that's a lot.
there's a questionable pixel on either side. I'm
I know. Is it?
Yeah. I agree with Jordan, by the way, while we're making fun of all the weird sex stuff. The music
I know. We're like,
actually
not
slaps.
listening.
Like,
Thanks, Jordan, keeping us.
yeah, keeping us on task. Somebody has to.
that's right. No, the music here is very good. And
It's 3, which you
So-
don't know here.
the timbres
Listen
of
to that
this,
bass.
I'm gonna let it play for a minute because this game has a weird habit of cutting awkwardly at weird dialogue boxes.
Mm-hmm.
But the music here is why I got my spaceship vibes. How many instruments in this track are from the Black Omen in Chrono Trigger?
Yes.
We
yes.
got some. It's not quite Mitsuda bass, but like it's going for Mitsuda bass, right?
I hear it
As
as like
So
Inspirational.
noodly.
no, it's not Mitsuda though. I want to push back against that. Who's the composer I'm thinking of? Hold on, I will bring it. Sakuraba.
Okay, I'll give that to you. It's Sakuraba bass.
Like, yeah, this is like Golden Sun adjacent, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that flourish too.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is totally a
The electric
Sakuraba
piano-y flourish.
adjacent. Now that we've said that, who is the composer for this thing?
We looked this up last week. I don't.
We
remember.
did. It's what's her face, you know, or what's his face, or what's their
Tenpei.
face.
Oh,
You know what?
Tenpei Sato. That's who it is.
I'm trying to like default to her for
Yeah.
things that are defaulting to him, but I should default to they. That's what I should do.
They is a good default.
It's true.
Rhapsody
Oh
series.
yeah, Disgaea. That's the franchise.
I was like, what was the
Oh,
other good one?
yeah.
Yeah.
I remember that when Shark said it.
Yep.
Sedentary spring.
You're not just a maiden anymore.
Oh my god, that anime thing.
This thing?
The anime, yes.
Yeah.
Oh my god. So
She's my favorite character right now. I like the wings, I like the pose, I like the hair, all of it.
I do like the sprite.
yeah. Oh yeah, she's got marl hair.
All right, let's go to the new town. Blue cat.
Oh, what?
Yeah, I said we're getting chromatic, Julianne, because there was Mother Green and Blue Cat. So we're just gonna have all the
And
places
Orange
be colors.
Village, right? Is the
And Orange
starting-
Village, yeah. So we are chromatic, literally, with our scale here.
All right, fancy new town. Fish.
Oh, this isn't like blues. Dang it. I was hoping.
Yeah,
The
that is a
restaurant
missed
is a
Blue
opportunity.
and
reused
cat?
bitmap. This is the same bitmap graphics, with the exception of the fish on the wall.
Look
Wow,
how
literally
giant the fish
unplayable.
is.
Also, this NPC rules. The lamp is lit, but you knew that already.
But she knew better.
Yo ho ho, a pirate's life for me.
Did the NPC say that, or did the lamp? Was that lamp?
No, the NPC
Like
said
some-
it. Julianne is at this table.
The NPC loves Julianne.
Yay!
Yeah, there's Julianne. We found her.
Oh, died in a storm. Things happened 5 years ago.
All I know is that they sang. Lol. Can I just say I love this criminal man sprite.
The criminal man sprite, yeah. I can
Yeah, if
actually do
Julianne is the NPC saying leave me alone, I'm probably the Kilwalla at the top of the Denadoro Mountains in Chrono Trigger that says mountains are nice.
Yes.
This is the life. That's me.
that.
Mountains are nice. And then there was the same like character in Sea of Stars saying mountains are nice, and I squeed when we
Yeah,
got
that
to that
was
moment because I was like, what a fun callback of all
That is-
things.
Yeah.
Mountains are nice.
I think that Dana should be the point person because I got to do for the main game, but day one, Sea of Stars DLC, we should stream it.
Yes.
When is that happening again?
Early
November?
2025.
Oh, we're in November.
We got some time.
And
Yeah,
and
okay.
I will not cry. Y'all,
You
like,
don't
I don't
know
know if I
that
mentioned this
yet.
on
You don't
stream,
know.
but like, my summer thing was, I was like, I loved that game so much when we streamed it, I wanted to play it. Obviously, I knew the whole plot, like, I'd seen it, we did the whole game. Still sobbed like a baby when I hit the relevant moment.
Mhm.
There's just, it hits different when you're the one playing, you
It
know? Like,
totally
I was able
does.
to watch that, and I was so
Interesting.
bummed when it happened.
Yeah.
But man, oh
Just
boy, did I
yelling
cry.
and screaming.
And Joe was sitting next to me on because it was like the middle of like a Saturday that I hit that moment, and I would just start crying. He just like reached over and put a hand on my knee.
Aw.
He was just
Wait.
like, oh.
Star Wars?
It is.
Is that a Jar Jar
that was a
Binks
Jar Jar
reference?
Binks localization reference.
Oh god. Jar Jar Binks localization should be like an illegal set
Yeah,
of words.
I agree.
Yeah, Misa.
uh,
Jail immediately.
Do not enter. Let's go in.
But yeah, I've been telling all my students like, go play Sea of Stars right now.
I find a way to demo it in game history class every year because the second paper they have to play a role-playing game and write on their experience. And the expectation is not that they finish it. That's like a 50-hour assignment, right?
yeah, that's
But I want them to
project.
play it for 3 or 4 hours over a weekend, right?
Yeah.
And write on their experience with it. Sea of Stars has a good opening
Yeah.
couple hours for that. So it's one of my recommended games, as is
Yeah, they're
Chrono
up-
Trigger, because you can get to the trial.
Yeah, there are like a lot that are much slower burns than that. That
Right, like I
Would-
don't recommend
you feel like you
most
wouldn't really
of the
get a good
Final
taste of
Fantasy
it.
games, for instance,
Yeah, they're too.
because they're too slow.
I'm just gonna get a lot of essays that are like, that was boring. The first 2 hours of any Final Fantasy game. I'm like, you get an F.
The one game
I
I
don't care.
allow at all, actually, weirdly, is I say under no circumstances can Kingdom Hearts 2 be your game. Because in the first 2 hours, they'll be like, I touched the controller for 5 minutes. And then the time was done.
Yeah, I often I'll introduce a game and be like, okay, I should have all assigned you this game, but I did last week. What was the game that came up? I was like, everyone has to play it. I don't remember.
Hold on, everybody, check this out. This girl. Wow, my mommy drowned my puppets. I can't believe she murdered them. Next sentence. You know what they say. What comes around goes around, mommy.
Okay. All right. Yeah, that's in the little, horrific children trope.
The Tower of Wisdom.
Wow.
Cat's Eye Mine. Well, this is where we were supposed to go. Is the Tower of Wisdom. Let's start here. Please come in. But the music says
Sage
go away.
poem.
I'm sorry. This music is not communicating. Come inside.
I like this Polish sage.
Sage Polanski.
Ooh, listen to the sneakiness here.
Small hole with a picture of a cat on the wall. Mommy's going to achieve her dream and go to heaven. Yes,
Wow.
correct.
Oh my.
We have to bring a cat's eye.
I like the... Oh my
What the
gosh,
heck?
that flourish to announce her.
Absolutely tremendous. Can we have a giant flourish to announce me every time I walk into a space?
Every time I walk in my classroom.
Right? What's your
And she has
walking
a
music?
waltz.
I feel like Dana's is
Ah.
Dance of a Thousand Suns from Sea of Stars.
Yeah, we need a playlist.
Our
Right.
like entrance themes?
Yeah, what's your
Well,
entrance theme, Dana?
I mean, the Dance of a Thousand Suns is definitely on the short list.
I can only think about that.
Yeah, because the amount of amped I get every time I hear it is like inhuman.
I want the Mega's version of Top Man's theme from Mega Man 3. Because the opening lyric to that, in addition to just being a cool piece of music, I like Top Man's theme a lot. The opening lyric is, he's the one on top, he's the one who writes history.
That's
perfect
perfect for a game history class.
And I'm like,
walking in.
This is the level of ego I arrived to the classroom with.
Yep.
Like,
Yep. Yeah, Dance of a Thousand Suns fits me for so many reasons because I think the reason I'm so attached to Garl, I was musing about this to the stream team, and I'll muse about it to the rest of the folks watching. The reason that Garl hits deep home was that I was like, he lives a lot of my values. It's a little silly to talk about a video game this way, but we know video games are art; they can affect us.
They are art.
And the way that he shows so much care for the people he loves through food, and just there's so much consideration, and that there's that gentleness of spirit that takes care of dragons. It's it doesn't matter who it is. He's just there to feed them and bring joy. And I'm like, oh, if I can be half the man Garl is, I would be so happy. I'd be
I
so
was
happy to be received
actually
that way.
very pleasantly surprised when we streamed it that you attached to him so powerfully, because he, as a character in the opening hour of Sea of Stars, breaks one of your chief rules, please don't give me this content.
Mm-hmm. Well, I shrieked when it happened. I remember. I had to close my eyes.
Yeah. And
That, yeah.
right, because he has an eye injury. We don't need to get into
Yeah.
details now.
And the scar wasn't too bad. I don't know. I guess because of the pixel art, it wasn't too gruesome.
Right. Yeah, get up there, Jelly59.
Oh, I'm glad we still have Jelly 59 on our side.
Oh, me too.
Oh wait, oops, I just made this faster. They want to
Yeah.
do the beat of the music.
We wouldn't want you to fall off or anything. I like
You wouldn't.
In Lizard 16 as well.
In Lizard. What is
It's like
the
an
in supposed
AOL
to be?
instant messenger name.
In Lizard 16 is totally an AOL Instant Messenger handle, isn't it?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Anybody remember any of your awkward...
Oh my god, all of them, no.
Yes. I'll share one of mine. but only one.
Okay.
My first online handle was Cyan86
Oh.
for Diablo 1 and AOL Instant Messenger simultaneously. And it
How was
was
that awkward?
it was Cyan Garamond from Final Fantasy VI, right? But it was also 86 because I would go kill you playing Diablo.
Oh, are you actually an 85er in terms of your birth year?
Yes.
Okay. I was gonna say 86 because I have an 88, which is not my birth year in a lot of my things. Very cool.
Where does 88 come from if it's not? Because you're older than that, right?
I'm 87. Yeah.
Yeah, because you're born the day before or the day after my younger brother?
The 5th of December.
Yeah,
so
Tom's
whatever
the
that is.
4th, 87.
Ah,
Yeah.
Tom. Whatever. Yeah. So no, I don't know. It's because it was to fool people. Like I'm not really like people think that that's my birth year, but it's not. I don't know.
You didn't have like a specific reason for that number?
I like 8 though. Like 8 was my lucky number, so I think I just doubled it and was like, "Oh, that's not my birth year, but that's okay because it's like, you know, I'm not doxing myself before doxing the thing."
23 was, I don't know, something I considered a lucky
the
number, so I used
X's.
a lot of 23s. But
Yeah, the X's on things. I don't know. I was Peachy Queen for a while. I thought that was very clever until it was hacked.
Yeah, I'm sure I have told mine before, but one that I'm willing to share that isn't too mortifying is Blast That Sparkle, and that came off of when we did freshman orientation. They gave us magnetic poetry kits for like our little dorm fridges, and Blast That Sparkle was a possible combination on the magnetic poetry,
Well,
so that
cute.
became my screen name. I have far more embarrassing ones, but that's one that I will share.
My first email was peachyqueen@hotmail.com, which I thought was so clever, whatever. It was 5th grade, whatever. But it got hacked at some point, and I had emailed my high school teachers at some point in my senior year, and I emailed all my high school teachers like links to porn.
Oh no!
And so because one of them emailed back and was like, Julianne, did you mean to send this? And I was like, oh. So then I emailed everyone.
Yeah.
Like, this was hacked. Goodbye.
Goodbye forever.
Goodbye forever. I'm in college, but yeah. Wow. And that was the peachyqueen@hotmail.com.
Yeah.
Uh,
I'm sure somebody has it now.
somebody has it who likes to send porn. I don't know.
But wait, I have to ask, why Peachy Queen? And the reason I'm asking you is because you're allergic to those.
Yes. I did not. Nonetheless, I was still Little Miss Peach. Well, like runner-up, Little Miss Peach.
Right.
And even though I said my favorite food, they always ask you your favorite food when you're on stage, and everyone says peaches, and I said lasagna. So I didn't win. It's very on brand.
Doesn't that have to buy you like infinite credibility with your Italian relatives, though? Like,
I was so little too.
lasagna.
Yeah, and then our farm was like our flagship thing was peaches. It's very Italian, but yeah, I couldn't eat them, but I was like, okay. It was a sublimation process, I suppose. But yeah, I can't eat peaches. That's the big irony of my life.
I love lasagna though as an answer. That's a great.
It's good, isn't it? Like,
yeah.
I was just honest. I couldn't lie.
Lasagna is like my go-to, like meal train. You know, friends have a baby.
Train. Yeah.
But I do the roll-ups where you boil the noodles and then you like wrap the noodle around the filling, and then they're like single serving that way, and then you make a whole pan of those, so you can just like lift one out.
Yeah.
That's like a really good thing to do, because then, you know, folks with a newborn that like aren't thinking straight don't even have to worry about cutting it. It's just like lift it out. It's ready.
Hold on.
It's even good like cold.
Yeah.
Everybody check the chat. The sign has to go
No.
back to its proper hole.
I was actually trying to unsend that. I just I was like, I hope you're talking about the music because I'm trying to unsend this.
I'm just gonna leave that
Okay.
message there for a minute.
No.
As
I'm
punishment.
still on this
Lasagna.
treadmill. I am
Yeah.
still on this
I,
treadmill. Okay. Where's mod mode?
I'm
Mod
picturing
myself.
the Phantom Train when you say that with lasagna.
Oh, there you go. I can suplex it.
Yeah, suplex
Give me some
that,
soup.
suplex that lasagna train.
There you go. I'll do that. Okay. I can't reply. No, that's myself. Mod actions. Can't ban myself. It won't let me. Okay. No, don't ban! No!
Did you just ban Julian?
No.
No, I wouldn't do that because I
Pin my message though.
pinned the message.
Oh, excellent.
Okay. I don't Google how to unsend a message in Twitch.
You have to live with your shame, Julianne.
Click on the delete message icon. It's so easy. Where's I don't see that.
How come there's so many fights in JRPG dungeons? We don't want any of this stuff.
Yeah. It's part of the experience.
I know.
Can't pin it. Okay. Yeah, it won't let me. Let's see.
I mean, the plus sign of
Plus size.
side. That's the word I'm looking for. Plus side.
Yeah.
All I'm drinking is LaCroix. What's wrong with me?
It's them peaches, man.
Them peaches. I was not runner-up Little Miss Peach, clearly. The plus
You were
side of
Miss
having a
Peach.
bunch of JRPG dungeon fights is that we don't have to think about new music as often. It gives us a break.
That is true. We get reprieve in one way.
Boss time is evil short. That's
Evil Shart.
a phrase I've now uttered. Let's bust out the cake attack.
Yes.
Hell yeah, every time.
Yes.
I love it. It's like the emoji.
Oh man, we fulfilled
That
her
is
dream
funny.
and sent
That
her
is,
to heaven.
it was exact emoji. Wow.
The exact emoji.
That's what cake is, according to many.
Yeah.
How do I?
Julianne, you can do strawberries, right? It's only stone fruit, right?
Correct. I can do strawberries. and I can do
We're
them
gonna
all the
get you some dang casata cake when you're in Cleveland. You're a
Hell
Sicilian.
yeah.
You have to.
time. I will eat it because I've never had it. I want to try it, and I am excited.
It's amazing, and it's very splittable, like, because it's a lot. I mean, you don't have to, but if you also want a cannoli or tiramisu, then we split.
Okay.
And there's opinions about the best cannoli in Little Italy.
Oh, okay. Wasn't
I have
obvious.
mine, but there are many folks on the other team. So this is like the best beignet in New Orleans. How there's like Cafe Beignet and Cafe
Right,
du Monde.
Cafe du Monde.
It's,
Yep.
it's like one of those kinds of rivalries.
I love
Okay.
rivalries that just makes everyone better. Capitalism. I
So
guess.
yeah, for folks that are not Ohioans, cassata cake is something that I thought was like a universal dessert, and then learned through musicology conferences and things.
That
Nice
is
jazz solo here.
local.
That it's pretty much a Cleveland Little Italy thing, and Cleveland's Little Italy is like mostly Sicilian, and so cassata cake is essentially like a sponge cake and custard, whipped cream, and like strawberry preserves, or like like a strawberry compote, kind of like all mixed together, and it's a mess, and it is real good. There's cassava cake that other folks have mistaken me for.
Right. Yeah.
And then, yes, there is another variation on cassata cake. But the Cleveland style is always sponge cake, strawberries, custard, and often like whipped cream. But I think the original is like a ricotta base.
Huh.
Yummy. Love ricotta.
Well, yeah, also great. But yes, not the Cleveland one is very specific. And when I minored in Italian in undergrad and in Italian 4, we had somebody in the class that worked at one of the bakeries, and she would bring the leftover cassata cake to class because they couldn't sell it,
Yeah.
So instead of throwing it out, they would just gift it to her, and she would bring it to us.
Nice.
So we would get cassata cake like all the time.
Full.
It was the perk of making it to Italian 4.
I'm
Possibly
so
the only
Googling
perk
how
of
to
making it to
delete
Italian
this.
4 because that class got really hard.
Maybe it's under.
Alright,
Nah.
we've got what we needed out of this dungeon. Now I just have to navigate the incredibly repetitive series of screens out of here.
I'm really excited for my gigs this weekend. Both of them I'm playing with one of my favorite viola players.
Good job, egg person.
And tomorrow I get to play with one of my favorite cellists. I don't remember who I'm playing with on Saturday, actually. It may be a favorite cellist on Saturday, too. But I
Potentially.
know specifically it's like one of my dream teams tomorrow. And I'm very excited for it. Venue should also be very pretty. Oh, Saturday's a new to me cellist. Like I've played one gig with him and like adore him already. So we will be fine.
That's good.
Should go well this weekend.
Alright, now to the Tower of Wisdom. We'll see if we can't get one more song here in 15 minutes.
I hear my husband shouting at his Discord. Something has him very heated.
Knowledge alone will not see you through. If you value your life, you should leave.
Ooh.
Sad. Rude. Thank you. This is a sign that means we're gonna reuse so many assets, you won't know that in 2 minutes.
Wow. This is the first floor.
Oh, I've been recruited apparently.
Okay. It's very
Yeah.
game maker-ish.
This is the second floor, yep. It's very game maker adjacent.
That stinger just like delights me because it doesn't feel right. But like I love it. Also, what in the Humpty Dumpty is happening over here?
I switched out our party members. I got rid of Slime
Yeah.
and Lizard. I swapped in Egg Boy and Black Shart. I forget what her name is. Tara.
It's Tara. I'm calling Tara from Final Fantasy VI Black Shart from now on. I don't care how pink she looks in Esper form.
Yeah.
Okay. Black Shart. I had to stop the treadmill. Mostly
Yeah.
because I was tired.
So that I thought it was
But,
going to fall off.
But also, Black Shart. I mean,
Happy to help here.
you're welcome. Happy. Thank you. Oh, I did already get my step goal. That's exciting.
So the silly thing about weddings last weekend, with the holiday weekend, there's always Friday, Saturday,
Yeah,
Sunday weddings. It's a popular time. But the not so good thing, if you get married in Cleveland on Labor Day weekend, the air show is on. I guess,
Sure.
is it all weekend? I don't know. I haven't gone in years, but the sound of the jets flying over is not conducive to an unmiked string trio.
Oh, yeah.
Or hearing vows, that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
The actual getting
Hearing
married.
anything. The
Um,
ceremony.
So it's actually kind of stressful because you have to go on visual cues because there will be a plane overhead. You're like,
Wow.
cool,
Yeah.
can't hear anything now. And I had really exciting music on Saturday that was really like unusual stuff I'd never played before, new arrangements. I was really happy with how they turned out. And like I got so little, like almost nothing usable in terms of video because like the noise is too much.
So I have a question for you, Dana.
Yeah.
Since you've done weddings for like 20 years or something, right? Like something.
2001 was my first one.
So more than that.
Yeah, man.
I did the math. Have you noticed? I was like thinking. I think it's because I'm in wedding mode and like noticing more things. Do you feel like people, in terms of outdoor versus indoor weddings, has that kind of changed? Like the ratio? I feel like every wedding I see is outdoor, and I know it's like summer and fall, so obviously, but
I think it's more tied to time of year than anything.
right. But like even then, is there if you control for that? Do you feel like there's more outdoor?
No. I do feel like what is true is that there are more weddings, period, because we're in a wedding boom post-COVID. The
Right.
past couple years have been a lot.
I bet. Yeah, it must still.
Yeah.
Maybe it's coming down now. It's been.
Yeah, it
Maybe.
doesn't feel like it. This is my busiest year since we opened back up.
Wow.
Like I think I will have almost enough where like I didn't actually play a gig a week, but I think I have over 50 total this year by the end, all is said and done.
Yeah, that's insane.
So a lot of weddings. I have some surprising things in my wedding rep, Jordan. Including I actually had video that I was able to. The videographer and like the photographer were just like riffing before the ceremony on Saturday. They were talking about how funny it would be to like walk down the aisle to like Rickroll, like Never Gonna Give You Up.
Of
I
course.
immediately whipped out my phone and showed them I have a really
Well, here's my arrangement.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like,
I've got an
I've got
arrangement
this
for
one,
that.
and I've used it as a wedding recessional because they wanted to Rickroll their guests. Like I've done this multiple times. They were like, oh my god.
Of course.
That's excellent.
So that's a good one that I have in my rep here.
You know what I think would be interesting, like a really interesting thing? Do you have the Macarena arranged for string quartet?
I don't, but I would.
I feel like it would.
I have
actually kinda
I have a
sound
bit of a
interesting.
90s set but it's mostly like boy band and Spice Girls type stuff. And I have Kiss from a Rose because that
Right,
song slaps.
Of course. Duh. Maybe I'm gonna make you. I'm gonna force you to arrange the Macarena.
I already arranged espresso for you.
I know. I was like, I think that'll be nice.
Fifth floor.
And then I just like gave it to her. I was like, here you go. Did it.
Like, yay!
Cause I'm a singer.
All right.
Yeah, let's see. If I look at I really need to like reorganize my list a little bit because it's getting long. It's 29 pages. The rep list is 29 pages.
That's
Because
insane.
I'm an arranger.
Yep.
Something like that.
Let's see. What do I have that's like really unusual? Like I have like all the usual suspects, but I've just been doing it long enough. It's like I have Heat of the Moment by Asia. That's fun. I also have Together Forever by Rick Astley in case you want both of the songs.
Oh, yeah, both.
Let's see. A stupid amount of Beatles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9, 10, 11.
Is this whole wine bottle for me? There's nothing left. Oh no, there's some left.
I have
I'll-
32 Beatles songs.
I need it. Only 1% of their oeuvre. No.
There we go.
That is one thing I won't request because of my weird inherited dislike for the beat. Not dislike.
Wow,
it's
you
just
and Joe can talk about that at your.
Oh my god, me and Joe, once again, have something weird in common. I am turned toast. I am toasted turnt.
Yeah, you're toasted.
I'm so toasted.
Too much wine. I love this little bluesy lick that she gets.
Yes.
I know the little.
I love that the horn
Scoops.
has like lips and changes its size and shape.
Yeah.
It is
I have
very
Spinning
creepy.
Wheel by Blood, Sweat, and Tears. That's a fun one. What goes up comes down.
Shark Kid.
I have Magic Dance from Labyrinth.
Oh, duh. Yeah. Get it.
You just Anthony Dennis. I have Moonshield in my repertoire. I don't have a ton of stuff like that just because
Anthony
you
Dennis,
know,
if you're getting
I
married,
I can't do the growl vocal, but there's definitely a lot like melodically happening in the like Scandinavian metal scene that I can usually do some pretty cool things. Let's see what else. I of course have Running Up That Hill by Kate Bush because everyone wanted it all of a sudden when it was in Stranger Things
Neil is really mad because he liked that song
beforehand.
before, but it wasn't because of like the song. It was because it was on was it on the OC? It was on another show. Like so it's like not a legitimate like super hipster reason. But then I liked it from hadn't watched the OC, and then Neil was like, I love this song, and I was like, oh, that is a good song. Oh, it's Kate Bush.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I know her
Yeah.
from Wuthering Heights. I only knew Wuthering Heights.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I have Hungry Eyes by Eric Carmen.
Which
is
isn't that a karaoke
one of-
song you go to?
It is one of my go-to karaoke
Yeah.
I think
songs
it's that.
from Dirty Dancing.
Karaoke.
Oh shit! There's 3 more.
I'd
doors
love
at
to do
this
Stream
junction?
Team karaoke sometime.
I've just been.
Oh man. Oh no.
But like at one of those places where like we rent like a room that's
private
just
room.
us instead of like at
Like
a
the
bar.
Korean karaoke. Yeah.
Yeah,
Is it Korean or Japanese?
because I'd love to
It's like
see
very Korean.
what everybody goes to as their like karaoke songs. I have Every Time We Touch by Cascada, which I did.
Yes.
I did to procrastinate writing my keynote last year.
Left empty, then right and down.
Instead of writing my keynote, I'm like, you know what I don't have in
You
my
know what I really need? Which you did. You needed it.
I
You
needed
needed
it.
to do it. You needed it. I needed it.
Left
Yeah.
first,
I love that
and
song.
then
We all
right
needed it.
after this.
We all needed it.
Sorry, I'm
Did I
talking to
ever send you,
myself.
like, the
It's gotten
MP3 of
it?
complicated
It's okay.
enough
So pretty.
that I'm gonna forget.
This is like the most labyrinthine of labyrinths.
Yeah, it's bad. It's awful.
Game Maker. There's not even a little musical cue to tell you where to go. Come on. Zelda did that a year earlier. 2 years earlier, maybe.
Plenty of Coldplay, because who doesn't love Coldplay?
Got it.
I have Miley Cyrus's Flowers. I like that one. The chorus starts on beat 2. It's 1. I can buy myself flowers.
That's a
That's
really
right.
good divorce party song. If you're ever hired to do divorce parties, which I do think should be more of a thing.
I think they should be more of a thing too.
Great iconic song for that. A little weird for a wedding.
Yeah, I haven't
Yeah.
really. I have used it for a couple weddings, but more for like cocktail hour.
Yeah, there's no words. Like I'm a little prissy about it, I think. But like honestly,
Pre-ceremony, I like them all to have like a romantic vibe, or at least be tangibly like not a breakup
Right.
song.
yeah,
Right.
because then people will be like clock it and be like, huh, okay.
Right.
But like after that, then it's like fine. It's just
Yeah,
like, music
cocktail hour,
that's
it's fine.
familiar
Like
is fine.
whatever is currently
Yeah.
trending is all good.
Yeah.
And like especially with Bridgerton, like plenty of the songs on the Bridgerton soundtrack from this past year are not like love song. Well, actually, all of the years they're not like love songs a lot of the time.
Boom, 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 boom. Boop-a-da-boop-a-da-bop. Beep boop.
I have Dance the Night from Barbie.
I love that one.
Yeah, I have a really good version of it, and no one has used it yet, and I really want to.
Really?
Not a single person has
What?
asked for it.
That's such a good.
I know. I want to do it so bad. Because I jam to some Dua Lipa.
I love Dua Lipa. Me and my mom. My mom was like, I have been listening to this artist called Dua Lipa.
Oh my gosh.
And I love her. And I was like,
I actually really impressed Ryan on our 6-hour car ride
Yes, that was so
out
much
to
fun.
Madison. I really impressed Ryan because I can sing Levitating, like, and that's like a really fast lyric.
It is,
Yeah,
yeah. I was
fucking right.
impressed, in fact.
That's another one that I would do for karaoke just to impress people with it. It's like folks that learned the fast part of 1 Week by the Bare Naked Ladies in the 90s
oh yeah.
and would
Yeah,
like
yeah,
show
yeah.
off to their friends. You have a drum.
We
stick
need more
when your
songs
brain
like
starts
that.
ticking.
That you
Watching
learn
spells
just to
with
show
no lights
off.
on. I read "At Your Mom" differently, and that I don't know.
At your mom.
At your mom. Yeah. What else do I have that's weird?
Oh yeah. Do you have the whole Chapel Roan album? Do you actually have you done any Chapel Roan yet?
I have not done any Chapel Roan yet, I've had a lot of queer weddings this year, which has been kind of awesome, but nobody's asked for any Chapel Roan yet. I think because like, does Chapel Roan have what we would call like a good love song for a wedding yet?
Probably Kaleidoscope. I don't know.
I don't know the music
But-
well enough.
I
I
think
like
for
this
like
very
I
aggressive
think it's
music. We're
DJ's
probably going to end our
DJ
night with
reception
here.
music.
Yeah, this is very
honestly.
imperial.
This is. But it's also very, like, imperial without being castle-y, right?
Space Castle, yeah. It's your flagship.
But
Flagship music.
Yeah, but it's not like, I don't know.
Processional.
When I hear imperial music now, I always think of that, like, Realm Reborn FF14 annoying Garlean theme. Ba 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 ba.
That is
Right?
extremely like JRPG.
Right.
Pink Pony
You can
Club.
do Pink Pony Club, Julianne.
I love Pink Pony. I am the basic.
You're very
Hoe bag
Julianne's
that
very
loves
into Chapel
glam.
Roan.
I
Very much so.
Ooh.
Ooh,
Wait.
am. What? Excuse
am I being summoned?
Pink Pony Club. She's the Pink Pony
Oh,
girl.
is it a cat song?
If we can end the night with a cat song, I'm so happy.
Oh.
The devil is my slave.
What?
Okay.
Beautiful than the gods.
Okay, I wanted the cats to sing, but like, I'm just happy we're getting another song.
I hope they do the chorus.
Oh, look at me. What do you see? There's no one greater
Oh, hello,
than
Carmen.
me.
Dun dun dun.
I'm the queen, the best you've seen, so worship me. Your Highness, Marjorie, we worship you as number one. Oh, yes. I am evil personified, so get down on your knees.
That means
Okay.
something
And if you're
else.
ever graced by my
Get down on your
beauty,
knees so you
you'll
can
thank
step
your
on me?
lucky
What?
stars. Aren't I great? I'm amazing myself all the time. There is one thing that I
God, the
still
food
have to
physics.
There's more
Come
counts
on.
here than in, like, Dead or Alive.
Come on.
Pixels. Don't you know you're old enough to be his mother?
Wow.
Hey, you shut up! My heart is burning, overheating with a raging fire. The prince I do admire, he fills me with desire. Dear Ferdinando, I am here to save you from this curse. Let his love quench my thirst.
Wow.
Wow.
My precious, wait a little longer, I will end your strife. I'll bring you back to life, I'll be your
Phil.
wicked wife. Dear Ferdinando, I am here to save you from this curse. Let your love quench my thirst. Quench your thirst. If you dare to get in my way, we'll make you pay. You won't live another day.
Nice.
Just show your beauty.
We're seeing a lot of your beauty right now, actually.
I know.
Yeah.
Real-
We'll keep
Oh
on
my gosh,
flying.
dancing at the Pink Pony Club, that's for
She's
sure.
our queen, she's the baddest to be seen. Marjorie, you're the evil beauty. We bow down to you eternally.
Oh my god, stop! Like, they don't just bounce up and down, they bounce out and in. They've spent so much more time on the boobs than that whole dungeon.
Yeah. More
Well.
unique frames of animation and art assets were in
Right,
her
the
breast
entire-
animations for that screen alone
It had more pixels than
than the
everything.
entire dungeon of
Yeah.
art
Oh
assets.
god!
Yep, we can see exactly where their priorities were.
Shoutouts to Japanese anime.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we're gonna save there. I don't know. We're never gonna have a better ending.
I feel like I hate this game.
We are never gonna have a better ending.
You don't hate this game.
Okay.
Come on now.
Yeah, we'll probably do
Oh,
something
don't.
else next week.
But
But
I'll keep this installed in case we run out of material. But the honest
Yeah.
truth is, there's a lot of stuff happening right now.
yeah,
And next week, because every
Yeah.
couple months I really like doing something timely and new, like we get to be pretend games journalists. If you have not seen the reviews for Astrobot that comes out on PS5 tomorrow, holy shit, team.
he
It
didn't
is-
even say holy buckets.
it
That's
is-
how you
Yeah.
th-
That was-
It's been billed as, quote, the best platformer in a decade. The game that the PlayStation brand has always been missing. And its Metacritic score right now, not that I care about the numbers, but it is the only game of the year that is outranking Final Fantasy VII Rebirth.
Mm.
And a lot of people have said that Game of the Year conversations got very interesting because of Astro.
Mm.
Which I had not ever heard of until today.
If anybody owns a PS5, his second game is the tech demo pack-in game for the PS5.
Mm.
But Astro is the mascot for the PlayStation.
Mm.
And we have got to look at this thing next week with that type of
We will.
reviews coming in.
Yeah, sounds fine to me.
Especially since, and I've not heard anything yet, I might wait and just let my children play because they're like clamoring to come home tomorrow and play this thing.
Mhm.
But Gene Park, who writes for the Washington Post, does their games criticism. Y'all should follow him on socials if you don't already. He said the music is absolutely tremendous and extremely well integrated into the game. And I want to know exactly what that means. So
Mhm.
I might actually wait to play it myself and have the initial experience with everybody on Thursday.
Yeah.
Because I almost never get to do that. Usually
should.
I'm like demoing stuff I've seen in advance.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it might be fun for all of us to come to this with fresh eyes a week from
Sounds
today.
good.
Yep, this community is the best one to be like, well, is that music good and integrated? We'll figure it out.
What's that accent?
I'm such a
Julie?
writer. I
We'll
don't
figure it
know. I
out.
don't know.
I guarantee it.
Help. I've been down here too long.
All right, team.
Boy.
We'll see you all next week with the new game. Thanks for coming and watching us do
So fun.
JRPG stuff for a little bit. Bye, everybody.
Yeah, I'm so glad we got a cat choir to close out. stream.
We-
Yeah, that was excellent.
Despite
That-
the lyrics, yes.
That
And
really
the extra animations.
that I was less excited for, but you know, she can get it. She can keep dancing
Yep, exactly. All right.
at the Pink Pony Club.
It's Andrew
Yes.
Powell. It is Astrobot is the title of the week. Next week. And we will
Yeah.
see you all for that in about a week's time. Cheers, folks.
Bye.